So let's talk about G.I. Joe Retaliation. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings my fellow YouTubers and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, so when we bring to you another review of the G.I. Joe franchise. If you haven't seen my review of Rise of Cobra, I invite you to click on the card coming up right about now. There we go. And watch this before you go into this video. Okay, that ought to do it. 10 seconds tops. Alright, here we go with a review of G.I. Joe Retaliation, released by Paramount along with MGM in 2013. Now, although the film was originally to come out the previous year, but it was delayed in order to convert to 3D and boost interest in international markets. But unfortunately, the film received bad reviews just like its predecessor. However, this film did a little better than the previous one. Anyway, the film was directed by John M. Chu, who recently did before this, not recently, but who before this directed the second and third Step Up movies, as well as the first of two Justin Bieber documentaries. He'd also gone to direct the extremely harshly treated, and I can't blame him for the people for it, Gem and the Holograms movie, as well as Now You See Me 2, Crazy Rich Asians, and more recently, In the Heights. Anyway, story was written by Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. Film features a big all-star cast, including Byung-Hun Lee, Ray Park, Jonathan Pryce, Arnold Vosloo, and Channing Tatum reprising their roles from the first film, while Luke Bracey and Robert Baker take over the role of Cobra Commander. Dwayne Johnson, DJ Cotrona, Adrienne Padlecki, Ray Stevenson, Eloy Young, and Bruce Willis round out the principal cast. In the film, with Cobra operative Zartan still impersonating the President of the United States, the terrorist organization is able to frame the Joes as traitors and have them nearly annihilated in an airstake. And the Cobra Commander places the world leaders under Cobra's control and gains access to their advanced warheads. Outnumbered and outgunned, the surviving Joes form a plan with the original G.I. Joe, General Joseph Colton, to overthrow the Cobra Commander and his allies. So let's get into our story. Duke leads the G.I. Joe team to North Korea to find a North Korean defector. Later, Zartan, impersonating the president, frames the crew for stealing nuclear warheads from Pakistan after the death of its president during a civil war, and subsequently eliminates G.I. Joe, which kills Duke and the other Joes using a military airstrike, which would explain why we only got to see a little bit of him, because another reason it was delayed was because it was only right about the time Channing Tatum's other movie was coming out, and I believe that was Magic Mike XXL, I think. Or maybe it was the first one. No, I think it was XXL. Anyway, Heavy Machine Gunner Roadblock, Rookie Sniper Flint, and Counterintelligence Officer Lady J survived the attack by diving into a well, and they return to the U.S. and find the original G.I. Joe, General Joseph Colton, who provides them with weapons. Meanwhile, Storm Shadow, who survived the Arctic base's destruction, and demolitions expert Firefly rescue Cobra Commander from an underground maximum security prison in Germany, leaving Destro behind. Storm Shadow retreats to a temple in the Himalayas to recover after he was injured. The Blind Master, leader of the Arashikage clan, sends Snake Eyes and his apprentice, Jinx, to capture Storm Shadow, allowing him to answer the murder of his uncle, the Hard Master. After Zartan announces that Cobra will become the premier U.S. Special Forces team, replacing G.I. Joe, Lady J deduces that someone is impersonating the president and steals a sample of the president's DNA and confirms that he is Zartan. Yeah. They escape after a confrontation with Firefly and Xandar, the head of the U.S. Secret Service's presidential detail and a member of Cobra. Colton leads the Joes to infiltrate a fundraising event where the president attends it. Snake Eyes and Jinx locate and capture Storm Shadow after a battle with some ninjas loyal to Storm Shadow and take him back to Japan, where Storm Shadow proclaims that he did not kill the Hard Master and proves it by fighting Snake Eyes with a weapon that killed the Hard Master, which breaks. Knowing that Arashikage steel does not break, the Blind Master deduces that Zartan was the one that murdered the Hard Master and framed Storm Shadow for it, who joined Cobra to bring it down from the inside. With him cleared of murder, Storm Shadow then accompanies Snake Eyes and Jinx as they join the Joe's efforts to stop Cobra and avenge the Hard Master. And now on to the final act and ending. As always, you know the procedure. Excuse me, everyone. As you know, you have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below to avoid the ending spoilers. Now, if you've seen the movie already, continue on after the 5 seconds are over with. Okay, that about covers it. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Zartan invites the world leaders to a summit at historic Fort Sumter, where he blackmails them into disabling their nuclear arsenals and reveals that he has created Project Zeus, 7 orbital kinetic bombardment weapons of mass destruction at his command. And destroys central London to prove its superiority, and threatens to destroy other capitals if the countries do not submit to Cobra. Storm Shadow betrays Cobra Commander and starts a fight, revealing Cobra's deception to the world leaders. Colton kills Xandar and rescues the real president with Lady J, while Storm Shadow kills Zartan. While Snake Eyes, Jinx, and Flint fight Cobra soldiers, Cobra Commander activates the remaining 6 weapons and instructs Firefly to protect the launch device and escapes onto the helicopter. Roadblock and Firefly fight, but Roadblock is able to deactivate and destroy the orbital weapons as well as kill Firefly. Storm Shadow leaves after avenging his uncle. At the White House ceremony, the real president addresses the nation and commemorates the Joes who were awarded by Colton. Roadblock, Jinx, Flint, Snake Eyes, and Lady J. Colton presents Roadblock with an M1911 pistol, that belonged to General George S. Patton. To use it to find Cobra Commander. That's really something. And Roadblock proudly raises the weapon and fires a single shot in honor of his fallen comrades, vowing to avenge them. End of story. So what did I think of G.I. Joe Retaliation? Well, it's been years since I last saw this. I have seen it a couple of times. I think this was a very fun movie and what have you. Now, while despite being dissed and what have you by critics, the film, however, went on to make $375 million worldwide, which that was much more than its predecessor. Yes. Though it unfortunately didn't open as strong as its predecessor, it went on to do better than its predecessor, nonetheless. So anyway, it still had some pretty good action, what have you. Now, I did like that. The action was good, and the cast was good too. We have Dwayne Johnson playing Roadblock, Bruce Willis as General Joe Colton. And while despite being only just a bit of this, Channing Tatum as Duke, we didn't get to see him all the time. Jonathan Pryce playing Zartan and the President of the United States. Byung-Hun Lee once again as Storm Shadow, and Ray Park as Snake Eyes. Playing Jinx is Elodie Young. Ray Stevenson plays Firefly. DJ Katrona plays Flint. And Adrienne Padlecki plays Lady J. Not too bad. Luke Bracey plays the Cobra Commander. Robert Baker, well, uncredited, he does the voice of the Cobra Commander. The real Zartan still returns, who was once again portrayed by Arnold Vosloo. But anyway, that's about it. Not much of other Joes reappear from the last movie. But even so, I really wish they would have. But nonetheless, the film still did pretty well. Now, there was supposed to be a third one, but let me see. That I can't be too sure. But I think they are going to plan to try and do something like that, but that I can't guarantee. Because even though very soon they're going to plan to give us the new Snake Eyes movie this weekend, which I look forward to seeing. It's going to be a bit of a reboot, but I'm cool with it. If it can make the money, I think G.I. Joe will be back on track. Now let's just hope for the best with the Transformers, because I've just found out there's a brand new Transformers coming out next year, but don't expect Transformers to be reviewed yet. Not until next year, if that movie really comes out. But if it is, I'm going to still go ahead and review the Transformers films as well to commemorate the 15th anniversary of the first movie. Okay, enough said. Overall, I really do think this had a lot of fun action, what have you. Now, later on, there would be a special extended action cut, what have you, which was only released on Blu-ray. However, that extended version can also be available to rent from Amazon Prime, which that's cool. It's 12 additional minutes more of footage, not shown in theaters and what have you. Not even I got to see, but overall, with a pretty good cast and a reasonable story and good action though. Plus, Henry Jackman does the score, which that's good. So, in the end, would I recommend G.I. Joe Retaliation? Well, I'd say yeah, but just to be on the safe side, give it a one-time watch. And if you're not satisfied, don't bother with it again. Just wait until Snake Eyes comes, and we'll hope for the best. Okay? Alright, enough said. So, what are your thoughts on G.I. Joe Retaliation? Please tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you the first installment of A Cinderella Story, as I'm going to be reviewing all the movies in this franchise, including the brand new one that just now came out, A Cinderella Story Starstruck, which will be coming up this Friday. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, check out these other movie reviews. I figured since if you want some more of The Rock, you can, or should I say Dwayne Johnson, you can check out my review of Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw, which is a re-review of it. Or you can see my review of the most successful Fast and Furious franchise film in Furious 7 in the upper right-hand corner. Or if you want to see some more action, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of Timothy Dalton's final performance as 007 James Bond in License to Kill. His second and only other movie as Bond, that is. In the bottom right corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya. Yo, Joe!